Welcome to the S&T Football Podcast. Today we're going to be talking about a very exciting SEC clash between two bitter rivals down there in Alabama. Yes, we have the number 10 Alabama Crimson Tide going on the road to the Auburn Tigers. So, this is the Iron Bowl right here. And as we know, this game is played every year during Rivalry Week in the last week of the season. Alabama has always had trouble going down to Jordan-Hare Stadium down there in Auburn. And it doesn't really matter what these two teams are doing on the year, as we've seen in the past. It doesn't matter if Alabama's doing really good or if Auburn is doing really bad. This game could end up being a wild one no matter what the stakes are. So, the stakes this season, the stakes are Alabama is on the edge. So Alabama is still firm in the playoff field. Well, I shouldn't say firm because number 10, after losing to Oklahoma, they dropped down a few spots. Now, it's hard for them to move up because they have two losses now, and there's a few teams above them with only one loss. So this is pretty much a must win for Alabama because if they can't lose a third game. A third game will put them out of the playoff at this point. They don't have room for error like Texas A&M does. You know what I mean? So Alabama has to win this game right here. So they know that coming in, they're going to go ahead and bring their all because uh, not only is Auburn always a hard out, I should say. Auburn is always a hard out because they don't roll over easy for really anybody. I mean, just ask Georgia early on this year, Oklahoma, but especially when it comes to Bama, there's just something about this game. There's always some kind of voodoo magic down there in Jordan-Hare. So, especially because Auburn on their side, they're 5-6, I believe. So they need this sixth win to get to bowl eligibility. So very big game for Auburn when it comes to that. They want to make a bowl game. So not only do they want to beat their rivals and of course, mess up their chances, but they need to make a bowl game themselves. So there's stakes on both sides of this game. So both of these teams are going to come into this game very motivated. I expect Alabama to take care of business, but as we've seen in the past, I mean, just a couple years ago, in Nick Saban's last season, when when Milroe was still there, Jalen Milroe as a quarterback, fourth and what was it, 28? Fourth and 36? What was it? Something crazy. The grave digger play and ended up finding his receiver in the back of the end zone. A great catch and probably one of the best throws I've seen. That was an amazing throw that Milroe threw on that play, and somehow Alabama escaped and ended up saving their season. Well, will we have some magic like that today? I don't know. We're gonna find out. But coming up, I'm recording this on Friday. It's coming up tomorrow on Saturday. But this should be a really good one, and I'm very excited to see which Alabama school proves to be the better one this year in the Iron Bowl. Give me Alabama, give me the Crimson Tide to take care of business and punch their ticket to the playoff. But like I said, if they lose this game, it's over. 9-3, just like they went last season, and all of a sudden, I do believe the Alabama faithful will have some big questions. There's going to be a lot of conversation going on again about Kalen DeBoer and Alabama and what's going on because those fans cannot stand to lose more than two games in a season and definitely miss the playoffs for the second year in a row. They're definitely going to be very upset down there in Tuscaloosa. So Alabama, they know the pressure of this game, so they're going to want to come in and take care of business. But Auburn, never can count them out either. So Tigers versus Crimson Tide, well, we shall see. Iron Bowl, tune in on Saturday. Thank you for watching, and come again.